to my channel. So we are officially starting with a real camera, real ring light. Very excited to be kicking off this journey. So I wanted to do a Q&A type video just to kind of have a heart to heart with you guys and to talk about why I have a channel, what to expect from the channel, and really just to kind of catch y'all up and bring y'all up to speed for those of you who don't know me. So my name is Mia. I am a licensed attorney, first generation attorney. I work in the political sector, legislative sector, and I am 31 years old. Fun fact, I'm in my auntie era. So I'm kind of doing all the fun things, traveling a lot more right now. Super pivotal time frame for me. So I guess I wanted to document it. Several years ago, in undergrad, I had started this channel and my sole purpose was to do makeup tutorials. And that was really it. Product reviews, makeup tutorials. And I'll get into some of that in some of the other questions. But essentially, when I went on a trip recently and was like, oh, I want to share this with everybody, I want to edit it and do like an official video, it just kind of reignited that desire, I guess. So I definitely want to get back into makeup tutorials as my entire process has changed from the few videos that are currently on here. But I also wanted to kind of document the stuff that's happening for me. So at 31, super unique era. I'm really into my 30s. 20s were cool, but as I said, I am an attorney, so it was a lot of school in my 20s. Travel, I'm a concert girl. You'll learn that about me, especially in my vlogs. But I think at 30, I'm just more of a risk taker. Well, 31, I'm more of a risk taker. I'm interested in like collecting experiences. So if it's something that's new, different, that I've always been curious about trying, down to visit, down to try. So I thought it would be cool to bring y'all along with me on that journey. And then of course I am like the memory keeper for the family. So I record everything, I take pictures of everything anyway. So it just made sense to compile it and have these meaningful videos of things that happen as like timestamps in my life story. Um and aside from that, being at this point in my life, I just know that this decade is going to include so many cool things for me. Like my career is blossoming, but peaks and valleys of my career will happen in this decade. Um, I'll be a wife in this decade, a mom in this decade, and just kind of seeing what that unique path is for me. So I don't know. It just made sense to pick up a camera and it felt very natural. So very happy to be doing this with y'all. So that is my answer for question 1. So ultimately, the balance of being an attorney and trying to pursue creative passions is something that I'm still learning. This is one step in the direction of doing that, just that. So I can't say that it's something that I have perfected by any means. I have like a definitive answer about. But essentially, I think it's very important as a professional to have that creative outlet. I've always been super into fashion, like got into art institutes. At one point, I was in talks to go to Savannah College of Art and Design. Still swear by that school. Congratulations to any and all people who have come into contact with their fashion program. Super awesome community. Prior to going to law school, I was in talks to go there. I've done the art guild in my local community from winning like a sketching competition. I sketched fashion for as long as I can remember. And then of course, my senior project like in high school was creating a fashion magazine. So that's how I kind of got into blogging at a certain point. So during undergrad, I had a active blog called The Pashnage, which then grew into Black Girl Today, where I would interview people and all kinds of things, and it brought us here. So I think this is my adult version of bringing all of my creative endeavors to the public. So yeah. So you can expect from this channel, I can't necessarily say that it'll be a certain type of review per se, because I do want to allow it to be candid and open with all of my interests. I love music, so you can definitely expect concert trips with me. I listen to a little bit of everything. Um, Sporting events, fashion, television talk. There are a couple different series I do want to introduce to the channel, one of which being Obsession Confessions, which is something I'm bringing grandfathering into the channel from my blog from several years past, which is basically when I go into what my favorites are for that month. So be looking out for that. Makeup tutorials, elevated makeup tutorials. I am a fragrance head right now. Like, I'm super into fragrances, and I have a couple of favorites on YouTube. Off the top of my head, Sheree and Sharita are two of my favorites. So looking for fragrance reviews for sure, recommendations on that. Gift guides. I just moved into a townhouse, so this is my first like house after an apartment and apartment living for some time, and then prior to that, dorm rooms, of course. Ew. Um, but decorating my home, so you can look for home decor. And just a little bit of everything. I'm learning what Mia the adult prefers in terms of aesthetic. Right now I'm super into like those super deep chocolate nude hues for home. Um Decorations. It's like this romantic look. So we'll get into that as I start decorating the home, because I want y'all to be a part of that journey with me. And of course, we're budgeting as well. But I'm learning a lot about myself in that regard. So it's kind of like a grow with me. So aside from those definitive like series, you'll also get a lot of day-to-day living, which is sometimes very exciting, sometimes uneventful. But I'll be sure to record both. Mentioning the vlogs, if you have subscribed to the channel already, I'm sure you see a lot of vlogs going up. It's just because I have a tremendous amount of memories that I do want to commemorate and put up on the channel, just to start getting that regular content going, and y'all can get accustomed to me. I can get accustomed to y'all and get comfortable editing, putting things up, and having a real schedule. But for travel vlogs, girls trips, I'm still trying to prepare myself for like a solo trip. I haven't picked where. I do have some international trips that I want to do, and I have a couple family trips on here already. My sister and I travel a lot. My parents are in a couple of them. So all around, any type of travel trip I'm game to do. So, and then some of the concerts that we attend, I kind of turn it into a quick trip. So I might buy tickets in a state or a city we've never been to, and it's like, okay, now I'm obligated to go check this place out, you know? Story times. Will I be doing story times? Right now, I can't say for sure if I will. Something could happen, and I may want to just like sit with y'all and run down a story. I won't necessarily have a designated video for story time, but I'm sure in the vlogs, random things will happen that may strike up a memory, or something might happen in real time, and I'm like, y'all, you have to know this. So that is very likely to occur. So that is a great question. So I think that my channel should be like a ode to the 30 somethings, or all the girls that are in their auntie era and hopeful, or know for sure, like, I want to be a mom, I want to be a wife, I want to be a career woman, whatever it may be. I think it's a super unique journey and path that a lot of us walk, and a lot of people document it in different ways. It's tons of sitcoms and dramas about this particular era of life, but I think having like a real time person, like a real authentic experience, is always encouraging to see, to be like, hey, she did it, I could do it, and so on and so forth. And I'm sure there'll be some hiccups along the way. I want to document those as well. But yeah. So this question is actually really near and dear to my heart. For the first question, I mentioned that I had started my channel while I was in undergrad. I think I may have been 20. Well, right now I think the oldest video on my channel says it was 11 years ago or 10 years ago, which would have made me like 20 years old. probably. But I could just remember that era of YouTube being super pivotal. And there were so many people that I watched, like Ashley Devona, um, Jaclyn Hill, Jackie Aina, oh my God, Janae Naylor. Like it was so many people that I watched all the time. And it was cool to kind of be in that pocket a little and have like this intro to different aspects of travel and fashion that I hadn't even considered. I'm from a small town in Louisiana. I've gone to school here my entire life. Now, granted, I've been to several schools here. I have 3 degrees. But a lot of things I read about or saw online, but never was actually exposed to. And YouTube kind of opened my mind up to like, oh, we should check this out. Oh, this is something that you should put on the list to do. So I just remember being super inspired by that era. And hopefully I can inspire someone and be like their regular programming. Because I can remember rushing home when I got an alert like, oh, Ashley just put a video up. Or, oh my God, Jackie just put a video up. So fingers crossed. That's what I'm looking to do here. So I definitely, as I previously mentioned, want my channel to be something that can be inspiring to anyone that has a passion scholastically, professionally, or even creatively. I definitely want to be a part of, that experience and cater to that particular group. But then also for women like me, aside from budding professionals, women like me who are navigating a era in their lives with no roadmap, so to speak. A lot of things that I'm doing, I'm first generation doing, and there's a lot of difficulty with that, and a lot of challenges that you run into that people talk about in passing. But right now I'm just in a unique era, and I want this to be inspiring to people of all walks of life. Like I'm kind of on this yes train, which is uncharted territory for me. I'm normally an overthinker. I'm an oldest daughter. My sister and I are 11 years apart. Very similar, but of course we're in two different time periods in life. So she's experiencing her 20s for the first time, and those were awesome for me, but definitely they had their challenges, and now I'm in my 30s. And I can say being first generation and not necessarily having a roadmap, while it is exhausting and can be challenging, it also is rewarding when you do accomplish whatever the thing is. But right now, my goal, like I said, is to be more of in my yes era, taking risks and giving myself the grace to make mistakes, fall on my face, and just kind of see what's next for me and open myself up to different opportunities. So that was something else that was very, very important and pivotal for me to kick off this channel. Well, to reintroduce myself to the channel because it's been here dormant for a while. So very excited to be back. Now that completes the questions, the Q&A for my channel. I'm going to be looking to put uploads up weekly, so be on the lookout for that. I'll have my schedule posted. And it'll be in my bio once I get all of that sorted and figure out when I'm going to be posting. But ultimately, welcome to my channel. I'm very excited to have you, and we're going to have some fun. Side note, this is not your mama's 30. So don't be on here looking for me setting up the house and reading novels. I will do that. But we have a lot of fun stuff ahead. So
hi guys, welcome to my channel. So this is my official welcome episode. I'm super excited to do this. This has been a long time coming, but I'm recording this on an official camera with an official ring light. So I'm excited. I'm saying excited a lot. Restart.